Every law enforcement agency in the state is now required to complete training for those with sensory needs or invisible disabilities. But one area police department is already familiar with this topic. Enterprise Police Department adopted a program dedicated to connecting officers and those in the special needs community. News 4's Jacqueline Lambert tells us how this program has worked so far in the City of Progress.
Almost 3 years ago, the Enterprise Police Department started Project SNAP.
We had a concerned citizen and she approached the department and she asked if we had any kind of training in place for individuals with special needs or on the autism spectrum.
It's a program that combines training, a database, and sensory kits for officers to utilize when interacting with people with special needs.
We didn't specifically have anything, so we worked with her and we developed a program.
Under the KNOA Act, EPD and all other law enforcement agencies will complete a 1-hour training every other year, hosted by Culture City. Shelby DePilla is the owner of Beacon of Hope ABA. This organization provides applied behavior analysis therapy to clients on the spectrum. She is glad to see a mass effort to accommodate Alabama's special needs community better.
I think it will offer parents a little bit more peace of mind, especially those who have children who are nonverbal, but also even parents who their children may be going out more independently, but still struggle in situations when they're engaging with law enforcement. And so by making it something that obviously our lawmakers are aware of and now our officers are aware of, I think it's going to lead to further inclusivity within the community.
Captain Haglund says he hopes to continue training with a local specialist like Beacon of Hope in addition to the required training.
And other agencies in Alabama and in other states, they've seen it, so we give them all of our information so they can start their own programs. Anything we can do to help mitigate any kind of incident with an individual that's on the spectrum, we're certainly going to make an effort to do that.
In Enterprise, Jacqueline Lambert for your hometown news leader.
Project SNAP also includes seniors who may have a tendency to wander. Every April, the department renews the database with updated information with a photo, emergency contacts, and more.